Now, this is an eye-opener for me, but I think maybe sometimes the perception, and maybe you have to overcome this perception, this is not just some kind of cowboy stuff you're doing out here. I mean, you're doing this judiciously, and this is regulated.
Yeah, absolutely. We're regulated, honestly, I don't want to use the word lightly, but in a collaborative and enabling way by the Department of Agriculture. We don't deal with a lot of the stuff that the THC medicinal labs and places in Denver and the dispensaries and so on have to deal with. Essentially, we're responsible for, in fact, we're going through the process right now of registering which acreage and which strains we're growing where with the Department of Ag. It's actually a very inexpensive, $500 I think, that we pay them, as a registration fee. It goes to their fees in terms of testing and that kind of thing. Really, all they require is a random sampling of all of the farms, right? They don't do every farm every year to make sure that the plants are below 0.3%. They can do that at any point in the season. Usually they kind of wait as you're getting closer to harvest. And that's really the only requirements that are put on us. There's a pre-planting report. You're supposed to let them know before they go on the ground. There's a pre-harvest report 30 days before you harvest. That's usually when you'll see a random test if they're going to do one.
Okay, and so like most farms and growers where you guys are at, do y'all collaborate with one another? Do you have sort of an open network with the people that are doing this? Or is it kind of you police yourselves or you're watching out? I mean, does it impact you if somebody is growing too hot in the area or?
We all started the race at the same time. So we all know each other. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of, everybody's got their relationships. But the reason that we're doing what we're doing is to support the CBD community. We opened the lab across the street so that all these other farmers could have their product processed, and that's a big deal.
Oh.
You can't just process you can't blow your own oil here in the state of Colorado. It's a Class 2 felony. So you actually have to utilize a lab. So you can grow as many bales of hemp as you want, but at the end of the season, if you don't refine it into oil or something else, you're pretty much stuck with cattle feed.
Okay, that's